Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We've got a match here between Adrenaline, the red Protoss player in the bottom left-hand corner, and Dip, the blue Terran player in the top right corner. The map is Steps of War. So without further ado, let's see this match. See, Adrenaline here puts 5 probes on the mineral line, sends out an extremely early probe, possibly to scout and see what the Terran's going to be doing pre-early game. Take a look at the Terran player here. He is doing the standard Terran opener here with every single SCV on the mineral line. He is at 9 food, and Adrenaline is at 8 food, so he does have a little bit of an SCV probe advantage. Let's take a look at what Adrenaline is doing with that probe. He has the probe in the corner of the Terran base here, and it looks like he's just going to leave it there, possibly to do some sort of attack later on in the game, maybe some sort of proxy gateway, if the Terran player is clumsy enough to expand before fully scouting out his base. Let's take a look here at the Protoss base. He does have his first pylon up, and he is at 10 food. He is not producing any probes at the moment, which he probably should be doing. We do have a forge going up in the corner here, so he could be doing maybe some sort of cannon wall in, maybe go air. You don't see this too much on a really small map like Steps of War. You do see a lot of tier 1 units making kind of like an over appearance, because the bases are so close. You feel so obligated to continuously keep pumping out those units and attacking. Let's take a look here. He's putting a pylon up in the base, so we could see some warp gate technology, possibly something like that later on in the game if it does not get scouted out. Take a look back at the Terran side here. We have 2 barracks going up in the center of the base. He is not walling off whatsoever, nor does he even have that area scouted. So we do have a tech lab going up on this base here, so combined with the gas, I'm going to assume we are going to see either Marauders or Reapers really early on in the game. See what Adrenaline's up to here. He does have 2 photon cannons going up in the side of the Terran's base. Let's switch back to the Terran view and see if we can see them. No, we can't. We cannot see these cannons. If these cannons get up, this is going to be extremely devastating to the game, and I really don't think this Terran player is going to be able to make a comeback. We see something warping in the corner here. We can click it and see it. It is a photon cannon from the Terran view, and he gets closer, and he takes out 3 SCVs in that little amount of time with the 2 cannons behind the 2 cannons he is spawning now. Let's see exactly what he is looking at right now as the Terran player. He is currently attempting to it looks like he's going to send in a Reaper to try to take out these newly being built photon cannons. Switch back to the Protoss view here, and he is going to work on that Reaper. That Reaper gets taken out fairly quickly. Looks like he's going to extend his cannon attack with another pylon being built towards the center of the Terran base, and another 2 photon cannons up. They will be in place to attack the command center, as well as any SCVs that remain collecting minerals to the left-hand side of this base in the corner here. Head back to the Protoss base. We're at 12 food right now. So Adrenaline is refusing to use any minerals whatsoever on probes. He is said to economy, screw you economy, I'm done with you, I'm making cannons. Look here at the Terran player. He is putting a barracks at his choke. Now, I kind of like that play just because he knows Adrenaline's not going to be very mobile with these cannons. In fact, not mobile whatsoever. So this new barracks is completely out of range from anything that Adrenaline can build. As long as he keeps like a good scout on what's going on there, he won't have a problem. It looks like he did bring in a Reaper into his base do a little bit of damage. I believe that was a Reaper that just got blown up there. And let's see what Adrenaline's up to now. He is putting up another photon cannon inside of his base, so he is getting a little bit more defensive with here. Let's switch to everyone's view. And we do get the message. Dip's base has been destroyed, is now being revealed. At this point, Adrenaline